In the frozen silence of the northern wilderness, danger often hides behind the beauty of the snow. Here, in this unforgiving land of ice and wind, survival is never guaranteed. A young husky, separated from its pack, limps through the deep drifts of snow. Its paw leaves uneven tracks as it stumbles, trembling and exhausted. Frost clings to its fur, and fear lingers in its wide eyes. Only hours earlier, it narrowly escaped the claws of a hungry bear. Now, with an injured leg and the bitter cold gnawing at its strength, the dog is fighting for its life. The icy wind cuts through the valley, scattering snow across the animal's path. The husky tries to rise, its paw bleeding from the encounter. Each breath is shallow, visible as a white cloud in the frigid air. With each passing moment, the forest grows quieter, the weight of isolation pressing harder. Exhaustion consumes its body as it stumbles again, collapsing into the snow. Its chest rises and falls unevenly, a painful reminder of how close it is to giving up. The vast wilderness stretches endlessly around it, offering no sign of help. But just as the silence seems final, a faint sound breaks the stillness. It is not the roar of the bear nor the whisper of the wind. It is mechanical. A low hum echoes across the icy valley, growing louder. The husky lifts its head weakly, ears twitching. On the horizon, figures appear. Bright flashes of orange and blue uniforms stand out against the blinding white of the snow. A team of rescuers has arrived, their snowmobiles cut through the drifts with precision, headlights piercing the fog. At the front rides, the team leader, his helmet fitted with a radio headset, scanning the terrain ahead. Behind him, the medic carries a pack of supplies marked with the Red Cross, ready for emergency treatment. Beside the medic is the animal specialist, holding tranquilizer equipment and a kit designed for wildlife care. The climber follows close, ropes and ice axes strapped securely to his gear. This is not a chance encounter. This is a mission, and the injured husky is their objective. The vehicles halt a short distance away. Engines fade into silence as the team moves with practiced caution. The medic is the first to step forward, kneeling gently in the snow, his gloved hand extended to reassure the frightened animal. The husky whimpers softly, torn between fear and the faint hope of safety. The animal specialist readies the padded harness while the climber secures ropes, ensuring stability on the icy slope. Every movement is measured, deliberate, and calm. The team closes in. The medic opens his kit, carefully cleaning the blood from the husky's paw. Antiseptic stings, but the husky remains still, as if sensing the rescuers mean no harm. The animal specialist steadies it with gentle hands, fitting the harness around its body. The climber positions himself strategically, ensuring the dog cannot slip into deeper snow. Slowly, the husky's shallow breathing begins to even out. Its survival now rests in the hands of the team. Together, they work. Bandages are wrapped around the paw, antiseptic spray is applied to prevent infection. A thermal blanket is draped over the husky's back, protecting it from the cutting wind. The medic checks its heartbeat with a stethoscope, counting the rhythm carefully. The animal specialist uses a thermometer to monitor its temperature, while the team leader radios updates to the base. The husky's condition is fragile, but hope is returning. Then, from the edge of the trees, movement catches their eyes. An Arctic fox appears, its fur bright white against the snow. It pauses, watching the team with sharp curiosity. For a moment, the husky lifts its head, tail giving the faintest wag. The fox darts ahead, pausing, looking back as if urging the rescuers to follow. Nature itself seems to guide them toward a safer path. The team does not ignore the sign. With ropes and sleds, they carefully lift the husky, following the fox's trail through the snow. The medic continues treatment as they move, adjusting the bandages, checking for signs of shock. The climber clears obstacles, while the animal specialist steadies the husky on the sled. The snowmobiles roar once again, engines straining against the cold as they prepare for the final push back to safety. The husky's breathing steadies further, its eyes more alert. Exhaustion still grips it, but the fight is no longer one it faces alone. At the rescue base, a heated tent glows softly against the icy backdrop. Inside, warmth and safety embrace the husky for the first time since its ordeal began. The medic changes its bandages carefully, the animal specialist feeds it warm broth, and the team leader notes each sign of recovery. Hours turn into days. The frostbite fades, the bleeding stops, and strength slowly returns. Each day, the husky's eyes grow brighter, filled with trust for the humans who refuse to let it die. Finally, the day arrives. The husky stands proudly on all fours, its fur clean and shining, its paw healed beneath the bandages. The rescuers gather around, their mission nearly complete. The medic scratches behind its ears, the animal specialist smiles warmly, and the climber adjusts the final ropes on the sled. The team leader gives a quiet nod. It is time. They lead the husky back into the wilderness, the same snow-covered forest where its ordeal began. But now, the air feels different. No longer heavy with despair, it carries a promise of freedom. The harness is removed, the blanket set aside. The husky looks back once, eyes filled with recognition, before bounding forward into the snow. Its legs are strong again, its spirit unbroken. The team stands in silence, watching as the husky disappears into the distance. The snow glitters beneath the pale sunlight, and the wilderness, once merciless, now feels alive with hope. A life has been saved and balance restored. The bear's shadow no longer lingers. What remains is resilience, teamwork, and the bond between humans and the wild. Their mission is complete. The husky is free. And in the stillness of the frozen land, the quiet victory of survival echoes far louder than the silence of despair.